South China's Guangzhou city, capital city of Guangdong province, and an international business center and integrated transport hub, is the home away from home for many Africans who start up trade and make a life for themselves in the city. Guangzhou has therefore become known countrywide for hosting a large African community. Hello and welcome to this episode of China Africa 360. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, many Africans have chosen to stay in Guangzhou. They stood together with the local people to combat the virus. However, in early April, some international social media reports emerged alleging that Africans in Guangzhou were victims of maltreatment and discrimination during the implementation of regulations by local authorities to combat the pandemic. What is the real life of Africans living in Guangzhou during the pandemic? How are their lives being affected? And how do they feel about local measures to combat the pandemic? We spoke to Elvis Rigglet, a businessman from Ghana, living in Guangzhou, who shared his experience with us. Rigglet came to China in 2005 and started up a business in Guangzhou. Later, he married a Chinese woman and the couple had a son. Now he and his family live in Zhengcheng district of the city. The couple had planned to invite Riglet's parents to spend the Spring Festival holiday in China. However, because of the coronavirus outbreak, the plan had to be shelved. His family had hoped he would return to Ghana during this difficult time, but he opted to remain with his family in Guangzhou.
我就看到你们的中国政府怎么办这个事情，所以一开始他们叫我回去带我的家庭一起回去，我说不行，我们必须要在这里，因为我相信中国政府会把这个东西控制好。
During the pandemic, Rigglet and his family strictly followed local prevention measures and remained in lockdown at home for over 2 months.
我老婆跟我说，必须要在家里，我们少出门，出门的话必须要戴口罩，对，要洗手，信息很透明的，我相信中国政府会把这个东西控制好。
While Rigglet strictly follows local regulations, he also shares China's methods of combating the pandemic with his friends and family in Ghana.
爸爸妈妈他们就一直问我，为什么现在中国就已经控制好吗？怎么做的？然后我跟他们说，你们像中国政府说，你不要出门，中国人不出门的。他们每天出来就是戴口罩的，对。少出门的话就是去买菜就回家。
妈妈慢。Yes.
Good.
This is Alex Acquah, a 31-year-old English teacher from Johannesburg, South Africa, working in Guangzhou. When the COVID-19 pandemic broke out in the city, he also decided to remain in Guangzhou. With strict quarantine measures, there's always a chance that it may trigger some misunderstandings among people who may feel they are being targeted. Acquah showed his understanding of the measures. He underwent nucleic acid tests in accordance with the authorities' measures to prevent and control COVID-19. He thought it was a way to ensure health safety for himself and others.
Now I know my health status. I know that now I don't have the virus. If I should travel anywhere or if I should go anywhere in China, I have the certificate to show them that I've undergone the test and I don't have any virus. So I think it is good.
In fact, Guangzhou's control measures and regulations apply to all residents in the city, both Chinese and foreigners, according to Guangzhou's mayor Wen Guohui. Guangzhou treats all foreigners equally and objects to any kind of differential treatment, targeting certain groups of people, and tolerates no discrimination.
I have a lot of Chinese friends which and she always treats me like one of them. We are like brothers, friends. When I go to Zhengcheng, I realize that the place over here, the environment is peaceful and calm. So I'm okay. I like the environment.
During the pandemic, Guangzhou authorities made a lot of efforts to assure that the life and health of African nationals in the city was protected to the best of their ability. On April 13, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi spoke to African Union Commission Chairman Musa Faki Mohammed. Wang pledged that China will stand firmly with Africa and fight COVID-19 in unity with its African friends until a complete victory over the virus on the African continent is achieved. Thank you for watching. I'm Bridget Mutambirwa reporting for China Africa 360. Until next time, goodbye and zaijian.